Okay, this is the Clair Mime Obscure fight. I will show how to get here at the end, but more than once I've been looking at them, I left and came back and they were gone. So I'll put a timestamp in the description to show location. It'll be at the end of the video, so just fast forward and then you'll see how to get here. We are in Into the Monolith in Tainted Cliffs to start. At least I'll tell you like where it is. And you take a rope to get down here. But anyway, we have Clair on the left, then the Mime, and then this is the Obscure. Clair and the Obscure share a few moves, and all of them can be audio and visually told. There's a weakening strike where up in the air you can hear the swords sort of build up. There's like a build up, build up, build up, and then that's when they attack. And so you just dodge or parry at the on the third one, on the third noise. Silencing combo, you can hear just before each one shoots out. Each sword sort of builds up and then goes, builds up and then goes, builds up and then goes. And then Clair has a 2-hit attack where you can hear each sword load up with power. So she has a 2-hit attack. Obscure has her attack is a 3-hit and a gradient. So it's the flash, parry dodge, flash, parry dodge, flash, parry dodge, and then a gradient where both swords build up with power and then it hits. And I did the silencing combo. You can hear just before each one, 2 hits. Okay, and then Obscure has an exhausting combo, which has a jump attack in it, which I've never gotten. I don't understand why, because I get jump attacks all the time. But it's a 5-hit overall. It's the sword build up, dodge parry, it's flash, audio dodge build up, or sword build up, flash, dodge parry, and then it's a jump. But I jump. I often don't see the counter. I don't know. But the jump is a little wonky. And then there's 2 sounds because both swords are filling up, and then a thrust, and then 2 sounds as the swords are filling up, and then a top down. But I'll talk through them as we see each of them, and I'll timestamp each attack. The build is not really like a kick their ass build. It's a stay alive and sort of try and win build. Because I want to see most of their attacks. So I do have attack lifesteal on because for some hits we're just going to be doing base attack just so we can see more moves, not because that's the way I would attack them. But we are going to focus on getting rid of the Obscure first. With her gradient attack and her exhausting combo, she is the most dangerous out of these 3 right here. So I'm going to focus on her. Clair is weak to dark and will nullify any light attacks, and Obscure is the opposite. She will nullify any dark attacks and is weak to light. And Minoko, we're actually going, because he has a higher light, maybe we'll use this one. Electricity. But I really like starting on Agile, but he has a couple of options. Maybe we'll mess around with this one, because it is a higher, and then it can attack. But we're going to be going after her first. This is our goal. And then the Mime has shields, and this one, Clair, I think, can shield her allies as well. So I'm using Mael for breaking rules, and Chevalier piercing with Minoko, because he can go through shields. Let me see. So some of it is just stay alive, like the attack lifesteal, so that we can keep going. But then the rest of it's breaking, because the Mime is normal. The Mime is can't damage him until you break him. So we got to chip away at him at the same time. So here we go. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get rid of the Obscura. She is by far the most dangerous one on here. And then we'll get rid of the Clair. She is weak to light, and she will nullify dark. So be careful if you're choosing something from like Minoko or someone that uses the weapons element kind of thing. And make sure you choose a physical if the weapon is a light, that kind of thing. And then the exact opposite for her. She is weak to dark and will nullify light. So the first thing we're going to do is get rid of this. And hopefully we'll see her too. She has 2 moves that Clair does not have, but then she also sort of shares a couple of stuff. We're going to start with Mayhem.
Time to bleed.
Okay. And balanced. I really want to do it on her, but I need to see both of her moves. So we're going to do the physical on Clair instead. That marionette one is so good. I love it. Alright, we'll go ahead and get rid of the shield so that in case he does the hand smack attack, we can actually do a counter on him.
Danger.
Okay. Not that it does much until we break him, but... Alright, silencing combo is 3 hits. You'll hear the build up and go. Build up and go. Missed that one.
Watch out, Minoko.
Okay, this exhausting one is the weird one. Dodge, dodge, and then this jump attack. Jump. I never get that. And then build up and go. Go. That is probably the second time out of like 10 tries on that exhausting combo that you get the jump combo. Do not expect to get the jump combo. I mean, expect to get it, but don't be surprised if you don't. Because there's something wonky with the timing on the jump counter on that exhausting combo. But it's the 5-hitter. And this, both the Obscur and the Clair, their swords sort of build up and then they go. So that's what we saw with that. So we have seen, let me make sure so I know when to get rid of them. Because they're... Okay. What am I doing? Did I get silenced? When did I get silenced? Oh, you... if she hits you, she'll silence you. And it's for like 3 turns or something. It's obnoxiously long, honestly. Not gonna lie. Alright.
A bit of violence, yes.
Can't do a skill. So we'll just hit people. Stay alive and we'll watch moves.
My favorite part.
Alright, this is the standard hammer. Okay, she's gonna add shields. The weakening strike is a 1-hit. Build up, dodge.
Why, yes, I'd love a dance.
So we've got the weakening strike.
That's more like it.
Regular attack. Build up, dodge. Build up, dodge. Build up, dodge. And the gradient. Build up, and then parry.
Let me flow.
Alright, let's get rid of some of these. And then we still can't do any skills. I'm telling you, the silence debuff, status effect, is obnoxious. Like it really is.
This will hurt.
I'm still focusing on her. So we've seen her exhausting combo and her obscure attack, which is with the gradient. So we've seen both of her stuff. So we can get rid of her anytime, as soon as I'm allowed to.
My favorite part.
Still silenced. Did I just hit a shield onto him? I feel like he didn't have a shield. Oh, maybe he did have a shield. Okay.
Why, yes, I love a dance.
I'll do it.
Okay, Clair Attacks is a 2-hit. Build up, dodge. Build up, dodge.
Minoko, parry. Please survive.
Build up, dodge. Oh, build up, pause, dodge. Build up, pause, dodge. Okay, weakening is a 1-hit. Build up, dodge.
On guard.
I am hoping that there is an anti-silencing Picto somewhere because honestly, it's so obnoxious. Okay, so she is gone. She's the most dangerous. She implies like I think she's the one that does the enraged. I don't think Clair does the enraged. She does protection, she does enraged, but she does that wonky jump exhaust combo. And we've seen both of hers that are specific to her. We've seen the exhausting combo and the obscure attack. And we've done the Clair attacks and the weakening strike, and we've clearly seen the silencing combo. Alright. Heavy. We'll work on getting rid of her next. Oh, wait. Heavy. There we go.
Let us stain them.
Alright. So she's still silenced. Nothing we can do there.
Danger!
Okay, weakening strike is a 1-hit. Build up, dodge.
A bit of violence, yes.
Caster. Go ahead. Oh, no, light damage, which she will nullify. So we'll apply it to the Mime. Remember, she's weak to dark and she will nullify light. Oh, I shouldn't have shot both of us. That's alright, we'll do Fencer's Flurry on both.
Blade cut through blades.
Let the ink flow.
Oh, we got skills back. Alright, good. Alright, we'll do Mayhem and we'll just get rid of her, because we've seen all of her moves now. Alright. So now it's just a matter of breaking the Mime. Once, like most of the Mimes, once you break them, you can do damage.
I'm ready.
Defenseless. Heavy in a heavy mask. Add some breaker. There we go. And stunned. Nice. Alright. Mayhem it is.
Prepare.
I'm ready.
Alright, she is stanceless. Outside of getting rid of shields, I'm gonna get her into virtuose stance. Maybe I'll just set them on fire next. Most of them should have burning shots on. Alright, so apply powerless again.
Foolish move.
Nice. Alright, let's set it on fire, and then we'll just move Mael over into Virtuo stance. Heavy in a heavy mask. Alright. Virtuo stance, not needed. Alright, so then we got the hair. Voluminous hair. Voluminous. And then I will show you how to get down here. I need an anti-silencing picked up. Alright, here's the hair. All that. Fight all those 3 heavies for this hair. And then we'll head up. So we're in the Tainted Cliffs area. 2 windmills. The tank was down there, and you chased him up here. So this area is where he was. Come in this way from the flag. And then when you see this thing, go left, and it was down the rope. So there you go. So there are all the moves and the hair.